think TB is. I have a friend, actually a really good friend of mine who you've never met. Carl, you never met Carl, right?
Not only did I meet Carl, but I painted a portrait of him that you bought for his girlfriend, I want to say.
Oh my God, I gotta go pick that thing up.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
You got to call Katerina.
What's her name?
I'm sick, you know. Who could fault me? Pardon me. But
Are you cutting garlic?
no, I'm banging stuff. I go through periods where I enjoy reading and periods where I don't. I don't enjoy reading period right now. Keep picking up books and putting them down.
Yeah, I pretty much never enjoy reading, but I do. I overcome that by audiobooks, which just makes it a lot less painful. And because my eyes are slow, my reading comprehension is not the best. It's like, yeah, I get distracted easily. Like I you know, it happens to everyone, but I think it happens to me more than average, where I'm reading and then I'm like 2 pages later, I realize I don't even remember what I was reading the last 2 pages, and I have to go back.
Okay. Yeah, my brother-in-law has a vape pen. I can just smoke with him.
So you're doing what I'm instructing you to do?
Yeah, I like taking advice. It's fun.
No, you don't.
No, it's fun. It's great. I'm gonna throw out the bong anyway. I don't want to have the bong anymore.
Yeah.
I do have another bong though. I bought it before, but it's tiny, much smaller. And every time I smoke, I burn my hair.
I just have to retract everything that I said, because you're just like, you don't want to do it. You're not ready to do it. And so you're not going to do it, or you're going to feel bad about doing it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go back to burning flowers with a vengeance. So
yeah, that's true. That's everything you're saying is true.
So just ignore, I'm just trying to make a case. I'm trying to make you actually feel differently. I'm not trying to make you do something you don't want to do. I took some notes. Where'd my notes go?
I know you said over text that you shouldn't say yeah as often.
I know. Well, that was one of the things, like rereading. I was just like, re-listening, rewatching. Having trouble with my verbs. It was clear to me that yeah is probably, I want to hear what other radio talkers do, but I'm guessing they instead of saying yeah, they just repeat what you said, or they'll say like, indeed, that's so true, or quite indeed. Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't sound good. It just doesn't sound good. Also, I think I do a lot of stuttering, and I think
you're doing it right now. You just did it.
Yeah.
You just did it.
Yeah. I think I did. Indeed, I did.
And you stuttered.
Indeed, I did.
Quite.
It's a speech impediment. It's psychological, probably. but it has to do with, something that it's kind of a vicious cycle. I think it's something where I've had trouble stringing words together and speaking, and then I get anxious about it, and then that makes it harder to string words together, and so on. So anyway,
Woody Allen stutters, and he records himself talking all the time.
Yeah.
On film and stuff.
Yeah. No, it's okay, but I think I'd like to try to just notice when I'm doing it and maybe try to not do it as much.
I hear you. But I'm perfect, right?
You're perfect.
Kat says that I'm not natural, that I have like a podcast personality. That's not who I am, and she thinks I should be myself more, not podcast.
That's what I think too, but I've been feeling since we've been doing this that you're getting more and more natural.
Oh, good. I want to be natural.
In addition to being perfect.
I'm even more perfect than I was.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, this is complicated stuff, video podcasting. You really gotta look at yourself and think about things, and it's a real soul searching, I think.
Yeah, for some people.
Yeah.
I've noticed that it makes me want to lose weight too. So I look at my chubby face.
Yeah, I think I look okay, but
you look perfect.
I want to lose weight, but that's mostly from looking in the mirror when I don't have my clothes on. Less so on the podcast. There's a lot of flab, a lot of fat, not a lot of muscle.
I often
the comic book movies, and when those guys have their shirts off, they got so many muscles. Those superheroes.
Yeah.
It's almost like all they do is go to the gym and practice their lines for the movies,
Well, no doubt they spend a lot of time in the gym, but they're paid to do that,
Yeah. Maybe could we do a shirtless podcast in like 6 months?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get paid for it. So if I knew that I was going to get like $50 for doing a shirtless podcast in 6 months, then maybe I'd exercise. You don't think so?
I'm down with it, but I'll just keep the camera like this. I'll do it. I'm going to do a shirtless podcast. I could do one right now, in fact.
Go to the beach.
But I shirtless podcast in 6 months.
Look how great I've done. This was covered in black a second ago.
Yeah. It's
pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah.
I can't get that top part. I can't, for some reason, I can't get it.
I think you can get it.
I used to do this in college, like for other people, not even on my stuff. And then my reward is that I'd get to smoke the stuff I scraped out of it.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Win pathetic. It's just like hitting on somebody. Hitting on somebody is so unnecessary these days. You don't have to hit on somebody. You get on an app and you match up with somebody, and there's no ambiguity. There's no making somebody feel uncomfortable. I don't know why anybody would hit on anybody these days. Anyway.
Well, someone like me would, because I'm just more comfortable hitting on a woman than I am matching with her based on some photographs and a few words,
I mean, hitting on somebody in the sense of you're making them uncomfortable.
Oh God, yeah, hitting on. You've talked about this before. It's a gross term, but all I mean by hitting on is flirting or
flirting.
I don't think there's anything gross about flirting. It's just like,
I don't either.
but hitting on is disgusting. My God, so violent.
Yeah, and it's a gerund, you know, it's a hitting. You're like, it's like a relentless thing. It's not like, I mean, I guess flirting is too, but like, I don't know. I just think like it has a really negative connotation, and I wouldn't want anybody to think that I'm hitting on them, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Also, I'm hilariously funny. That's part of my personality also.
Yeah. I've noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are we doing for time? Starting a party is going to need a process. So we do things in a particular order. And I just think one of the first things in the process needs to be sort of our mission, like and a mission for a party, I think, includes what we want our country to be like in the future. So like basically a vision for the future.
How about like a socialist democracy like Sweden?
I don't think we should go there. I think.
Okay, no. I was kidding. I've said that before. Yeah. So let's. Can that be the theme of our next podcast? The mission of our political party.
Yeah.
And we'll try to avoid words like socialism and communism. And
I think we should avoid.
It might be good actually. Why do we have to have such a religious government? Isn't it like a little bit weird? It says in our constitution, separate church and state, and then like God is in everything that has to do with our country.
Yeah, but I think this is something that needs to be. This is an extremely low priority in terms of making a party. Like coming up with a platform of specific policies, policy changes and things are definitely down the road. But I also think one of the things this party should be, in my opinion, in my dictatorial opinion, is that it should not be about getting into contentious issues. I think for me, the big purpose for creating a new party is to have government run well. To create a democracy is like probably the number one purpose, counting on my thumb.
Okay, but number 2 is no death penalty. Number 3 is yes to abortion, and number 4 is fuck God.
Number 1 is create a democracy, and that's it.
Okay, I get the point. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But yes to universal health care. But then I'm cool with it. I'm kidding. No difficult issues, just a democracy. That's the point. Because you think once the power is in the hands of the people, the rest will solve itself.
Yeah.
Because the people are smart.
Yeah, and if I don't know if they're smart, but I mean, I think that given a good functioning forum for debating and getting the information out, accurate information out, that people can or will usually come to the right collective decision.
I love your naivete. It's very endearing. Let's start this party.
It's a horrible podcast. This might be our worst.
For real? I thought we had some good moments.
We had some good moments.
We only need like 10, 15 minutes tops.